If you're thinking about divorce or in the middle of it, one of the most overlooked risks is credit damage. Not because divorce shows up on your credit report, it doesn't, but because divorce creates the perfect storm. Missed payments, joint account confusion, financial decisions made under stress, and assumptions that the divorce decree handles it. And here's the part that many women don't realize. Even if your divorce decree says your ex is responsible for debt, the lender can still hold you responsible if your name is on the account. And that's not dramatic, that's contractual, which is why protecting your credit during a divorce isn't an emotional thing, it's strategic. So today, I want to walk you through the smartest moves to protect your credit before, during, and after divorce, and explain how I support you as a certified divorce financial analyst because this is exactly where planning prevents long-term damage. So step number one is visibility. You cannot protect what you can't see. Pull all three credit reports and list every account attached to your name. It's easy. Just go to freecreditreport.com. Here you're going to see your credit cards, loans, mortgages, car notes, store credit cards, and lines of credit. Everything. This is how we uncover forgotten accounts, creeping balances, and joint exposure that could quietly hurt you in the future. Step number two is prevent new damage. During divorce, financial systems are shifting, and that's when risk increases. One protective tool during the high risk seasons is a credit freeze. A freeze restricts new lenders from accessing your credit file, which reduces the risk of new accounts being opened in your name. It's not permanent, it's just a temporary protective measure. Step number three, address joint accounts and authorized users. This is the biggest credit trap I see. If a joint card stays open and payments are late, both credit reports are affected. If your name is on it, your credit is exposed. The goal is to stop future risk. Close joint accounts to new charges, refinance balances into individual names where possible, and remove authorized users when appropriate. And this is really important for women, especially. A lot of times you may just be an authorized user on a credit card and not actually have that credit in your name. So you want to understand if that is the case because we need to make sure we're building credit in your name. And ladies, this isn't about being petty. It's about reducing exposure while you're rebuilding stability. So step number four is to protect your payment history. Payment history is one of the largest components of your credit score. Divorce disrupts routines. So we create systems by making the minimum auto pay safeguards. Literally, just put in a minimum payment regardless. That way, you know you're never late on a payment. Do a manual review of your statements, and you want to provide documentation on who paid what and when. Not because we trust auto pay forever, but because we prevent accidental late payments when life feels chaotic. So, step number five, correcting errors quickly. If something looks wrong, dispute it quickly. The longer inaccuracies sit on your report, the harder they are to unwind, especially if you're trying to refinance, rent, or qualify for a new mortgage. So now let me zoom out. Online advice gives you checklists, but the real question is, what should you do first? As a CDFA, I don't just hand tasks to you, I help you prioritize them. So together, we map out your accounts, identify the highest risk exposure, evaluate how credit decisions impact your statement. Then we're going to assess your debt to income ratio and plan timing for refinancing or housing decisions. Because here's what I've seen too often: a woman wins the settlement but loses flexibility later because her credit or debt structure wasn't strategically considered. We don't do that. We think 3 steps ahead. So the bottom line: protect your credit during divorce. It starts with visibility. Then you can reduce exposure, control new credit activity, separate out joint risk, protect your payment history, and dispute errors immediately. And you do it with intention, not panic. If you're navigating this season and want clarity, strategy, and a plan that protects both your settlement and your future, I'd love to support you. You can book a complimentary discovery call, or you can attend my divorce workshop. And if this season has you thinking long term, because credit decisions impact retirement readiness, you're welcome to attend my retirement workshop as well. If you want more guidance like this, please subscribe. I'm here to break down complex financial decisions in ways that's strategic, calm, and protective of your future. Thanks.